us here at Vikings training camp is Fox NFL Sunday host Curt Menefee, and you're entering your 18th season on the desk. You got to tell me, what's the favorite part of your job?
One, keeping it.
Ain't
that's
that
the first
truth?
thing. But the whole thing is just, we've got a group of guys. I've been there 18. Michael Strahan has been there 16, and we're the two young guys. Terry and Howie have been there. This is their 30th season.
Oh, my goodness.
Jimmy's been there 26 of the 30 years. He went back to coach the Dolphins for 4 years in between. And so by being together for decades now, it's a genuine friendship that exists amongst us. So I get to go and I get to hang out with my friends and watch football on Sunday. I tell people it's the same thing that we do watching college football on Saturday, just without the adult beverages and swear words. So that's the best thing, is getting to actually have a job where you're hanging out with your friends.
That is so cool. And we do enjoy watching you every Sunday.
Well,
do you get to watch the games with those guys afterwards?
Yeah, well, we sit there and, we have every single game that's going on Fox and CBS during the day on Sunday. So we sit out on the set where we do our show.
Yeah.
We hang out there afterwards and watch all the games together. And then Sunday night football, it just kind of depends on what the game is, because sometimes guys will want to hit the road and get back home. I'm the only one that lives in Southern California. We do the show out in Los Angeles. And so those guys, it just depends on when they're flying out, that kind of thing. If it's a big game, a lot of times we'll stay for at least a half or maybe the whole game. But we watch college football together on Saturday, and then all the games during the day on Sunday as well.
Wow. What a room to watch football in.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Wow.
And I'm like a sponge. I'm just trying to pick up things off. You got the Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame players. Sean Payton was with us last year.
Sure.
So you had another guy who's going to be a Hall of Fame coach, and you're just trying to absorb as much football knowledge as you can. And it's just like one of those dream things. I always go, the 8-year-old me.
Yeah.
If you told the 8-year-old me I was going to get to sit in that room and get to listen to those guys talk football and watch football with them and have them be friends, it would be beyond a dream come true.
Well, considering you're now a sponge, what do you think the national perspective is on this Minnesota Vikings team?
I think nationally, a lot of people are in the wait-and-see mode. It's a team that obviously won 13 games last year, but the way the defense played in particular, especially towards the end of the season in that playoff game, I think a lot of people are wondering if that was the real team or if it was a mirage, because the stats. All Viking fans know 11-0 in one-score games and all that stuff. But I'll make the argument they're 11-0 in one-score games because they had to be in one-score games because the defense couldn't stop anybody. The offense would score and the defense would give up another score. So you're in one-score games that are 27-24. If you get a couple stops, those aren't one-score games.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm going to put you through a little bit of a game right now.
Okay.
We'll do some quick superlatives to get your thoughts on some Viking storylines. So on that subject, what is your favorite camp storyline here right now?
Whether or not the defense can just improve incrementally. They don't have to be great. Get towards middle of the pack, and if they do, I think this team's going to be all right.
All right, what about any breakout player you think could have a big season this year?
Well, I think you probably have to say Jordan Addison, because I think what he does will impact, obviously, what Justin Jefferson does, who I think is the best receiver in football. But you need that guy on the other side to kind of take some of the coverage away from him. And you never know how rookie receivers, sometimes they come out of the gate going, and other times it takes a little while.
Your favorite offseason move?
My favorite offseason move was hiring Brian Flores to take over the defense. I think that he makes a huge difference, and he's going to present a defense that I think is going to surprise some people. I don't know about the talent there. I think that's still a question mark, but I think his schemes are going to confuse offenses and certainly make a big difference for them.
And there's been a lot of talk about the NFC North. Many feel like it's wide open, despite the Vikings as are the reigning NFC North champs. So the Vikings repeat as champs if
I keep going back, that defense, if the defense is close. Last year, they were at the bottom in just about everything. Put them in the top 20 in anything, I think they repeat as division champs.
All right. I love to hear it. We love to hear you every Sunday on Fox NFL Sunday. Curt Menefee visiting Vikings training camp. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you, Tatum.